it. "Is that you, darling?" she said. "I was worried I wasn't going to hear from you tonight."
"I'm sorry I didn't call you earlier, Mom,"
her granddaughter said. Since childhood, she had called Eleanor Mom.
"Matt and I had a terrible fight."
"Oh, my," Eleanor said. "I thought your marriage was working out wonderfully."
"So did I,"
Elizabeth said, her voice cracking with emotion.
"Matt's not the man I thought I married, though."
"Dear, dear," Eleanor said, taking a seat on a stool beside the phone, saddened by what she was hearing. "Maybe you've been on your computer too much and not paying him enough attention. A man needs to be doted on, honey. I'm sure you'll work things out. Where's Matt now?"
"I don't know. He got so angry, Mom. I've never seen him that mad. He's been stomping around all day. About an hour ago he left without telling me where he was going."
"It might make him even angrier if he hears us talking, honey. What goes on in a marriage should remain between a husband and wife. No man wants people poking around in his private affairs."
"You're right,"
her granddaughter said, sighing.
"I'm sorry I said anything."
She paused, then whispered,
"I think I hear Matt now. I'll call you next week."
"I love you," Eleanor told her, hating to end the call so abruptly.
"I love you too, Mom."
Eleanor was asleep when she heard a noise. Glancing at the clock on the table by the bed, she saw that it was a few minutes past 5 in the morning. She was certain the noise she heard was the garbage truck, but she decided to check. Putting on her robe and slippers, she made it halfway down the hall when she saw a large, dark figure standing in front of her. "Get out of here!" she shrieked, her hand over her chest. "I have a gun. If you don't leave, I'll shoot you." As she turned to run back to the bedroom to call the police, the intruder grabbed her around the neck, then released her. She fell face first onto the wood floor. The man was on top of her, his hot breath in her ear. "My purse is in the kitchen," she panted, pain shooting through her left hip. "There's cash. Take it. You can buy drugs with it." "Drugs, huh?" the man said, wrenching her arms behind her. "I don't need drugs. Killing is a natural high. Are you afraid to die? You should be." He rolled off and yanked her to her feet. She sank against his arm, unable to stand. "I think my hip is broken," Eleanor said, moaning. Breaking a hip at her age was worse than a heart attack. If she couldn't care for herself, she would have to go into a nursing home. "I'll never walk again, you evil man," she spat at him. "God is going to strike you dead." "Really?" he said, grabbing a handful of her hair and pulling her along behind him. "If there was a God, he would have struck me dead already. The things I've done, the things I've gotten away with. Shit. Killing an old woman like you is like swatting a fly." When they reached the bedroom, he picked her up and tossed her on the bed. Eleanor made a frantic move to grab the phone, but the man ripped it from the wall. The phone tumbled to the floor with a loud thud. She saw the awful man wrapping the phone cord around his wrist and scooted up close to the headboard to get away from him. "Oh, no, please," she pleaded. "Help me. Please, have mercy on me." He squared his shoulders and faced her. The seconds ticked off inside her head. Through a crack in the blinds, a beam of light from a passing car struck his face. "You!" Eleanor shouted, her body shaking in terror and outrage. "For the love of heaven, it can't be you!" The man circled to the side of the bed, leaping on top of the mattress behind her and planting his feet on either side. "Your eyesight is pretty good," he said, bending over and wrapping the cord around her neck. "Too good." He twisted the cord in his hands, watching as it cut into the crinkly skin on Eleanor's neck. Placing his foot on her collarbone, he extended his leg, pushing her toward the foot of the bed until she began to struggle. "Sorry you're not happy to see me," he said. "I'm the last person you'll ever see." "Don't blame yourself. I was going to kill you even if you didn't recognize me." Eleanor tried to scream but couldn't. There was no air. Her body buckled. Her eyes felt as if they were going to burst out of their sockets. "Just relax, old girl. It'll be over in a few minutes. All you're going to do is take a long nap." The attacker stood. The